Hi Warriors, happy Friday. Another week that we've made it through. I have some new books that I'm so excited to share with you. Remember that you should have your to reads list out. If you're new to our team, we just made a page in our notebook, whether it's digital or the physical one, and you can find the digital notebook under class materials in Google Classroom. And we just keep track of books that we like are talked to about, and if there's something that we're like, oh, I would totally read that in the future, we just jot it down so we don't forget. So I have 4 books, and these are all brand new books that just made it to my library, so you can check them out. This one's called Under the Broken Sky. This is one on my to-read list that I am super excited to read about, and I'm going to read you the inside and just a little bit of the first page. So it says, 12-year-old Natsu and her family live a quiet farm life in Manchuria near the border of the Soviet Union. So that's like a typical setting that you're not very used to reading about. But the life they've known begins to unravel when her father is conscripted by the Japanese army and Natsu and her little sister Asa are left orphaned and destitute. In a desperate move to keep her sister alive, Natsu sells Asa to a Russian couple following the 1945 Soviet occupation. The journey to redemption for Natsu's broken family is rife with struggles, but she is tenacious and will stop at nothing to get her sister back. So, I don't know, I had a friend that really recommended this book to me. If you like historical fiction, it's definitely something good for you. And I love it because it's written in verse. So it's written in different poems, so it's not your typical book. The first one says, A Manchurian Birthday. Horace presses herself against me, and I press my hand against her neck, excitement running through us, like the summer wind. Remember not to go too far. Ride close to the wall. I'll keep my eyes on you from the gate, Toucan says, and raises the rifle to his chest. Asa glares at me next to him, still angry that I get to ride horse instead of her. We take off fast and then gallop even faster, and soon enough the wall becomes a dot behind us. My braids bang against my back as if they're urging me to go faster, faster, farther away. Way too soon, horse slows down to a canter, and then stops altogether, as if she remembers Toucan's warning. A bit more, I urge her. A little farther. Just a bit more, so I can go to where the sky meets the earth, where the sun explodes into brilliant colors before it hides, to let the night take its place. Horses' heart beats in the same rhythm as my heart. Our hearts beat together. Her steps are my own steps. She is me and I am her. It is my birthday. I am 12. So, Under the Broken Sky, definitely check it out if you like historical fiction or just books in verse. The Skin I'm In, Sharon Flake has a ton of books. They're very diverse and culturally relevant, and I have almost all of them in her series. I read this book in one sitting. Actually, this summer I was on a boat, and I just read this from cover to cover in 2 hours, maybe 2 hours max. The chapters are super short, but it's all about this girl. Her name is Malika, and so she gets taunted all the time for her skin color. And so, if she's not getting made fun of about that, it's about her homemade clothes or because she gets really good grades. So this new teacher comes in there and she's got a blotch of a white patch. It's like a skin defect. And so she starts at this new school, and Malika kind of identifies with her because they both get kind of made fun of for that kind of stuff. But the new teacher's attitude kind of surprises Malika. She loves the skin that she's in. And so she kind of tries to make Malika see that. Malika talks, there's poetry in here too. She talks about, her dad always told her that she should never ever feel bad about her skin. I wish I could find the exact page. Jason Reynolds, who is the guy who wrote Long Way Down for us, actually did the foreword. He loves this book. He says that every girl should read this book. He actually bought it for all of his nieces because he wanted them to read it. So, short book, Skin I'm In. If you're a graphic novel lover, I do have this series, Making Friends, and it's all about, it says 6th grade was so much easier for Dani because she knew exactly what to expect out of life. Now that she's in 7th grade, she's in a new middle school and her friends are in different classes drifting away. She is totally and completely lost. But then she inherits a magic sketchbook from her eccentric great aunt and discovers that anything she sketches in it comes to life. So she draws Madison, the most amazing, perfect, and awesome best friend ever. The thing is, even when you create a best friend, there's no guarantee they'll always be your best friend. And sometimes making a friend is a lot easier than keeping it. So definitely check out Making Friends if you like graphic novels. If you like historical fiction, I do have this graphic novel. It's called The Faithful Spy, and I definitely want to read this. It just looks super cool. It's not necessarily like where there's a comic on every page, but love it. And it's all about, it says, Adolf Hitler's Nazi Party is gaining strength and becoming more menacing every day. Dietrich Bonhoeffer, a pastor upset by the complacency of the German church toward the suffering around it, forms a breakaway church to speak out against the established political and religious authorities. When the Nazis outlaw the church, he escapes as a fugitive, struggling to reconcile his faith and the teachings of the Bible with the Nazi party's evil agenda. He decides that Hitler must be stopped by any means possible. So this person who wrote it uses like art to kind of tell the story, like pictures and stuff. So I would definitely look into The Faithful Spy. My advanced students, we are going to do something where you have to read a book that is historical fiction about the Holocaust in quarter 3. So if you want to keep this kind of like in your mind or put it on your list to read, I will allow a couple students to check out my copies and read that as their Lit Circle book. So keep that in mind. But that is your First Read Friday for week 10 here. So happy reading, and I can't wait to see what you pick up to read next. Thanks.